Number 3,
Back-to-back, Coach, you've got a reshuffled lineup and reshuffled minutes. Who do we see starting tonight and playing from the bench?
Well, I mean, obviously, we're going to start Jaleel instead of AD. AD's not going to play tonight, and then as far as the lineups, everything else is pretty much the same. We'll have no Darius and no Etwan, so we'll have to go 2 more deep in the rotation. We'll kind of decide that as the game goes on, but more than likely you'll see a little more Stanley Johnson, and you'll see some Ian Clark this year, I think.
Alfred played more minutes last night than originally expected. How did he hold up? What did you think of his effect on the team?
He held up fine, and I think as far as how he played, obviously the timing was off just a little bit, but I like the fact that he played and didn't show any resistance to cut hard or do anything off the ankle, so I thought that was a good thing.
With all the drama that's gone on between these two teams, do you need to say anything to the locker room in terms of keeping them focused and keeping the emotions out of tonight?
Heck no. I mean, it's just a regular season game. No one cares about, it's one of 82, so I don't see anything that's going to be exciting about it other than the play on the court. I don't see. It's just a regular season game. I don't know. To me, I think it's very insignificant, really. Anything that happens other than the play on the court.
Did you like just the first half last night? It seemed like it was kind of what you guys want to see as far as moving the ball and just the way that you guys played.
Yeah, I thought we played a really good first half, and from the ball movement standpoint and everything, we shot the ball well from 3, and then obviously we struggled the second half. We made 8 out of 16 from 3 the first half and didn't make one. We were 0 for 11 the second half, so turned the ball over too much. Between the offensive rebounds and the turnovers, we gave up 45 points and 44 points in those 2 categories, and usually when you're creeping into the 50-point range in those, you're going to struggle and have a tough time winning, regardless of what the score was at halftime.
Can you comment? The decision on AD, is that a team decision or is it your decision, or how do y'all come about it?
It was a team decision, but we've talked to him along the way. I mean, I think everything that has happened has been totally transparent. I think he'll tell you that any decision made by the team, we sit down and we talk to him about it, and so that's the way it was made, but it was a team decision, yes.
And this was made in advance, Coach, this decision to rest him for tonight's game?
Yes, it was. If you're looking along the lines of having any significance that we're playing the Lakers, no, it had nothing to do with it. It was done, if we were playing I'll give you guys a name that you won't know anyway. If we were playing the Baltimore Claws, okay, we would sit him out that game too, okay?
Decisions back-to-backs.
Go back and look that up now, Jimmy, okay?
Is it just not playing him on back-to-backs? Is that the decision that was made, not playing him on back-to-backs?
We're not playing it on back-to-back on this situation right here.
Play with JaVale McGee or something. You don't want to see him. It's not JaVale McGee. He's scared of JaVale McGee, playing.
We'll have to take a look at that, yeah,
We flew from LA to see AD play, Alvin. You guys holding him out. I don't get this. It's a long flight.
We'll pay for your flight back. Okay. I'll pay for his flight back. I got enough money to pay for his flight back. I'll put him on Southwest. That's like $69.
You think he doesn't want to stay? It's Mardi Gras. He doesn't want to go.
He can't handle Mardi Gras. Okay. I know him. He can't handle Mardi Gras. Okay.
Hey, did you know when you were coaching with Luke that one year you were together at Golden State that he was going to be a head coach one day?
Oh yeah, I don't think anybody had any doubt that he would. Even when he was playing, and I think you could talk to, like Phil Jackson and people that have coached him. They'll tell you that he had the potential to be a NBA coach, and he's done a great job. I think.
What do you remember about that? Other than you won the title, what do you remember that year about between you and him about more than anything else? Does anything stand out? The year you guys spent together?
The thing that I remember most is that there would be 6 minutes on the clock before the game was started, and he would be walking around the locker room in his underwear.
last guy to get dressed?
Yeah, the last guy to get left. He's probably going to kill me for saying that, but we used to always go in 6 minutes. That's what I remember most about it. Yeah. But I think he's done a really good job, and obviously it's a tough situation. But I think he's handled it great too.
Coach, last time you visited the Lakers, obviously LeBron's comments about wanting to play with AD were in the news. I mean, in retrospect, do you think that facilitated any role in where we are today? Is it sort of beyond the point?
I'm sorry, you have to say that again.
Just with LeBron's comments about wanting to play with AD, do you think in retrospect that played any role in facilitating where we are today?
No. He was asked a question and he answered it. I mean, if you ask anybody in the league that, they would answer the same way. So I think we're making more out of that than what it is. The bottom line is that all of that's been out there publicly, and there's no reason to really go into it or any details again. He was asked a question and he answered it. It would be the same as anybody else in the league if they answered that question. So, LeBron simply the press asked him a question and he answered it.
Alvin, why won't AD play on the back end of back-to-backs?
I think because we're trying to, it gives us an opportunity to minimize the minutes that he's going to be playing, and that's what, as a team, we think that's best for our franchise right now.
Why is minimizing the minutes for your best player good for the team?
Because we feel like that's what we need to do as a franchise. So. All right.